Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and here we're up on the Nexus because it's the weekend and there's a community event active. I think this would be a good way to get back into the groove of playing the game again. I mean, I must admit it's been a bit strange not playing very much for some time. And just to check, let's see. So it says Tier 1 Community Research. So it says Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Let's go and check with Quicksilver and see. Okay, let's see what we got for this event. Create exotic items in quick. So that's interesting. It says Cadmium Starship Trail unlocks at Tier 1, Emerald Starship Trail Tier 2, Golden Starship Trail Tier 3. It says we've passed Tier 1. Maybe that's not related to the actual missions. It could be quite interesting to have a cadmium or I think a golden Starship Trail would be pretty cool. But I can imagine what that's going to cost. Now I have been told that there's been some new Easter eggs added to the characters up here. So what we're going to do is just have a wander around and have a talk with all the different characters in here, just to see if something has changed, because of course I haven't played much since the new update came out, and so I'm not too sure. Give planets, okay. So let's just talk to our two friends here. I don't think much would have changed with respect to the new update, because I think any content changes are going to come up in the projected big ones. Sharp-eyed being stares at me unblinking. They tell me my name, Hosperus. I rush through the words a nuisance induction to focus the time. Tell me, stranger, who exactly are you? A wanderer or a traveller? Well, I'm a traveller. My moustache quivers when I mirror the term. They've chosen traveller. The word hangs in the air. I believe we tread parallel paths, you and I. It's quite impossibly we have met. Let us not make this our only encounter. Okay. So, and of course we'll just go over and talk to Ares and see what he's got to offer. Our wealth perhaps, or experience, vortex cubes. Purchase upgrades. What's this? Basic selection, seek space stations for grand selection. Oh, so we can actually get upgrades. A kind of random set of upgrades. Was that there before? Oh well. Well, do not simply stand there and show me what you have. Well, sniffs that detects. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything with me. Let's just go a quick check. I suppose we could have a quick chat with Nada and Polo. I don't think there's been any changes to new text, but we'll just take a quick look. Apologies for being so far behind the curve with respect to this, but with the things that have been happening, I've literally been focused on other things, is probably the polite way of saying. I'm not seeing anything new built here. Electrical cloaking unit. Oh, that's the one that hides the electrical stuff. Really got to get round to building my base. Hello with your tongue, traveller, extension, research exosuit. Okay, there's nothing new there. Of course, we can have a quick look for a multi-tool, because I'm still looking for a multi-tool. Yes, multi-tools are better, faster. Research multi-tool upgrades. Nope, there's not seeing anything there. Well, that's a dinky little. Always seem to get a very tiny little pistol up here. Let's see what you've got. Man, you've got some teeth. Not seeing anything for the exocraft. Let's go have a quick chat with Nada and Polo. Let's see. You've spoken to Nada. Tell Polo the truth. Do not speak friend. Nada tells me it's first to go some things I do not want to discover. Okay. Anything from Nada? Is it first? Welcome aboard. Tried to tell Nada about the Atlas. If you have something to tell me, traveler entity, Nada chooses not to hear. You are welcome aboard. So they're pretty uncommunicative. I think we got one more guy. Oh, I'm sure there used to be one down here somewhere. He used to stand there. Or is it one step further out? Let's just go have a look. What is it here? We got hello Mercury with you. Somebody else with teeth. Nod in respect. There's nothing much to understand. Simple gesture. I mean, is there anything this way? Of course, we got this in the back here. This is not active. Oh, it did. It flashed up very quickly. Okay. Of course, we got the teleporter. Must be. I don't really use that teleporter very much. Here he is. This is Tethys. Tethys nods gruffly and does not appear to be in a conversational mood. Okay, nobody wants to talk to me. That's okay, I'm fine. So let's just go and see what we got in the way of a community mission or the weekend mission. What we got? A dark mall, life support. Okay. So there's initialized mission, start mission, and away we go. I mean, hopefully it's going to be a relatively straightforward mission. Well, if it's too complicated, I won't bother. I'll just abandon it. And of course, there's no point saving because you can't save in multiplayer mode. Right, this is mission started. Now this is a new system, and this is quite interesting because it's actually got a hexagonal planet here somewhere. Glyphs here, knowledge stones. So I'm quite intrigued of where it's going to send us. So that's this unknown planet that way. Right, this is a blue system. You can see there I've got activated indium. And that's partly the reason why I came here, because I'm drifting towards building a base where I can mine activated indium, just to see if I can make some money. We're just going to that's right, we're coming through. Yes. This is actually a water world. A cold water world. Whoops, just bashed the top of a tree. I think we're just gonna put down. Tap out. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, I really wanted to. Right, we were on an extreme cold hazard planet, and I can't see any. Wow, we got a creature there. Nothing else. Not a single knowledge stone around. Right, let's just get there. Let's do a quick scan for a building. Signal detected. Yes, what is it? Right, it's an ancient ruin. We're just gonna. I'm just going to jump in and we're going to head in the direction of the ancient ruin. How far away is that? Right, this is 1 hour. I'm going to have to go up into space because I don't want to spend an hour getting to the ancient ruin. And that's the difference. Thought this might be actually underwater, but it's not. It's actually just on the edge here. So we should be able to put down here. Oh, great. Just scan him first. Get rid of you. Yeah, there's always... that's the first one, shimmering knowledge stone. Okay, touch the stone. There's warm procedure glyphs. There's the second one. Touch the stone. Well, we can talk to this emblem. Okay, strange Grek resides, dawn of the Empire, first spawn. Claimed in. Seek help with the language. Got the Gek word for nearly. Yes, thank you, game. Oh, come on, game. You're not going to give me... Okay, let me just come in here. Just... yes, I know. I'm with it, I'm with it. Well, I want to get the birds while we're at it. Stop annoying me. There's a knowledge stone there. Okay, we're gonna have to scan for another. That's annoying. Well, scan you as well, just for a little bit of cash. Life support at 50%. I've got birds. Right, if I stand up here, and we're just going to cargo, and we'll just throw out another scan. See what we can find this time. Incoming blizzard. What are you bouncing us to now? Another ancient ruin. Okay. Right, this one's a fair distance away as well. We'll just get up into space. Yep, thank you, game. I must admit, I was considering this as a possible base location for making piles of money, but I don't really want to have a base on a extreme cold planet. Maybe I'm just getting a bit too fussy. These islands are really tiny. I'm just going to jump out. Let's grab you. That's the third one. that should then send me to the portal. Yep. Of course, we're gonna. Might as well collect the other knowledge stones while we're at it. We've now learned the word for opportunity. I will eventually finish all the languages in this game. It's one of my real super long-term objectives to come with a lot. Okay. So we've now got the get word for savings. I've just got stuck in the landscape. Wow. This is not messing about. And what we got here? Portal. What's that? 18 minutes away. Back up into space. Away we go. Right, we're coming in on the portal. I must admit, I can't actually see it at the moment. I've just hit the ground. There it is. It's just coming out of the blizzard. Wow. Oh, this planet has got extreme storm crystals. You can just see one up on that horizon there. Well. Maybe later on if I actually develop the need for one. Although to be honest, this storm, so we're probably going to need the Minotaur to do that. Okay, enter cliff sequence. And away we go. Okay, let me walk. Come on, please. Oh, I think this is a little bit buried in the ground, isn't it? And might let's get through out of this extreme storm. Probably go from one extreme to the other. Wow, that actually took quite a long time, so I'm not exactly too sure where we are. And wherever we are has been discovered by XXX in boxes. So, wow. Yep, thank you, game. Warning. Well, we got a creature up over there. We'll just give them a quick once over. Jump in here. And we'll just take off. And see if we can find the anomaly. It looks very much like this. And okay, we seem to be upside down. A little bit worried about this. Well, it's a nice planet there. It's a shame I won't. There's actually a space station here as well. Okay, well, I'm a little bit worried that we're going to be approaching this upside down. I think this game is determined to confuse me at the moment. Now it's encouraging because there's a Han Solo base nearby, which normally quite often is an indication that this is a bit of an easier mission. So we're just gonna come in. There's actually a crash ship here. Wow. Trouble is I don't have any spare slots. Take the damaged machinery. Haven't actually refined any residual goop for a very long time actually. Radiation protection module ×1. It's not bad. Adrian's ship lies before me. My exoscope screaming to tell me to step back, trying to save me from infection. The abyss is before us both. It demands tribute. Right, we've got to find 16 sac venom. Right. Now, sac venoms can be a little bit of a pain, but I think what we'll do is we'll go to Han Solo's base first and see what we can find, because then they might have all the plants in there that we actually need, so this will be a very simple, straightforward mission. Hello, bouncing thingy me bob. So we'll just go take a quick look in. the Han Solo base. I mean, it's got the hemispheres for plants. So let's just go have a quick look. And there's looks like there's definitely plants in there. So we, as I say, this could be a very simple mission. A bit of a food processor. Can I actually access that food processor? One thing I would like to see in food processors, if there's some way that you could actually see the various recipes. Alright, we're now up here. I'd guess that these are sac venoms. Harvest all plants. Okay, how many are we going to get for that? 13. So yeah, this is a very simple community mission. That's given us virtually all of them. I mean, cash wise, I suppose I could take them all. Oops. I'll just take them all. Wow. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Right, just send some up to the freighter. Where did that fuel... Thank you, game. Where did that fuel come from? Oh. Was I given some fuel? When I was talking in the base, was I given? Oh, come on. I want to get off of here. Is this the way? Right, I think this is the way out. And next thing I've got to do is find my ship. There it is over there. Okay, we're in an extreme storm. This is probably a part for extreme storms, but it's not a problem because we can just cut that. Actually, curiosity. Okay, we've got some storm crystals here. We could make a little bit of cash storm crystal wise here. Right, let's just go complete the mission. Um, 190 units. What's this? We'll take the hexen berries. Where's this ship anyway? Let's have a quick look. It's a 32 slot C class. I don't really think it's going to be worth... Okay, take the distress beacon. Just rattle through here. Off of the 16 sac venom. Okay. And we've completed the mission. Right, let's just go and collect some storm crystals. Yep, in a minute. I'm after storm crystals. Okay. Actually. Now, to get the Minotaur in, we'd have to go back to that Han Solo base to summon it, wouldn't I? Because I can't call it here, actually. Yeah, bit of a fail there. Let me just use that up. Got a couple of storm crystals. So radiation protection system. That's an S class. Interesting. I think I've got the. Seem we've just been given a pile of launch fuel. We could do this a slightly quicker way if I can see. I can quite literally just fly across the surface like this and pick the crystals up. this would probably be just as quick as trying to do it with the Minotaur. Down to 28%. Unfortunately, oh, well, that's it, fun over. Right, this is the portal's 19 minutes away. See if we can get a landing in here. Landed. What happened to the portal? Oh, there it is. I can hear you, Mr. Sentinel. I know you want to welcome me back to the game. I've missed your little buzzing around annoying me. Antimatter housing. Condensed carbon. Anything else around here of interest or value? That's a little bit far out. Okay. Okay, back through the portal to the extreme cold planet. Thank you, game. Oops. Curiosity, let me see. F. No near. Wow. It's only 89 meters away. Let's just go and check that out. It's right next to a portal as well. This could be interesting. Yes, thank you, game. Exosuit technology. Let's use up some of my batteries. I might be able to forgive this planet if I can. Wait. See what you've got. Okay, we've got a scan here. Silver. I suppose it's a bit too much to wish for. Let's have another look. Rounds and see what we got. Right, there's a C-class clown. Wow, so this is a S-class power that way. Oh, it's a shame that that wasn't activated indium. That would have been. Because it's very unlikely that we'll get another mineral just here. Oh well. Yeah, I mean an S-class power supply right next to an activated indium would have been brilliant. But there's not much money to be made from, I think. Let me just get you what we're looking at you. Never mind, that's the way it goes. Scan some trees on the way through. Anything else here? I think we'll just have a quick dive into the water while we're at it. Just drop some dioxide. I do have a mission. Wow, thank you, game. And right, there's I've got a feeling that I've actually got a mission to take a picture of some underwater creatures. If nothing else, it'd be good for the thumbnail. Seeing how bleak and miserable the planets have been. Let's just move around a little bit. Out a bit. Yes, thank you, game. Never noticed that before. Is that a change? That you've actually got the ring comes out and spins. That's fascinating. So, I mean, this is one thing that gets me about No Man's Sky. When you think you know everything there is to know about the game, and then you're wandering around and you suddenly see something like that, and you think, I don't ever recall seeing that before. Is that a change, or has that been there always and I've just never noticed it? And that's the thing I love about No Man's Sky. Is, you know, the routine can become special. Is probably the best way to describe it. You know, when you think you've done it all, seen it all, No Man's Sky throws up something like that and says, for some reason my ship seems incapable of flying level at the moment. Right, I'm just gonna fly back towards the Nexus and we'll just cash in the mission so that we can actually get a save, because of course at the moment, because I'm in doing the mission, none of my saves are valid, so all the progress I've done so far can be lost very quickly. It's something you need to remember when you do community missions, even when you're playing single player. Just going to jump out and we're going. Cash in the mission. And here we are. Hello Nexus. On next exit, return to home system. What's that? Complete mission. I presume that is to do with multiplayer. And we got, wow, we got 11 life support gels. I thought I was only going to get one. Let's have another quick look at the missions. Yeah. Oh well. So I actually did complete some missions. Yep, thank you. Let's just have a look at 11's life support gels. I'd like to put them in here, but got more antimatter. Why am I carrying antimatter around with me? Exosuit. I'd like to put those in the high capacity. We could make ourselves some warp fuel. And can't remember. There we just got an ordinary. Well, that can just shove that in there as a backup. She can make another one actually. Just put those in there. They're just a little bit of a backup, just in case things go a little bit wrong. Why I've got so much pugnium as well. I don't need all that pugnium as well. Wow. I've got a feeling my inventory is... Well, that's another one. Okay. Ah, I'm converting storm crystals, sorry. Just make a... So we got... Yep. Do you get the feeling that I'm a little bit out of date with this at the moment? I need to get back into the No Man's Sky mentality. Right, that can go to the... actually not the freighter, sorry. That can go to the starship. Yeah. See, I've got the same old problem with fuel. We need to sell the sack venoms. Got 10 storm crystals here, so those storm crystals went quite quickly. Actually, how I've got spaces for those. Let me just bring the storm crystals back to the exosuit. And what we can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. That can go to the high capacity. Those can go back to the freighter. Oops. These can go back to the freighter. That should give me more than enough hypercores to keep my journey towards the center of the galaxy going. I think I'm gonna have to put in some extra game time off camera just to get my head back into No Man's Sky. I'm really surprised how much I've forgotten. Right, I've just noticed the time, and I don't want this video to be too long. So what we'll do is we'll just blast our way through here to get some tritium. And actually, yeah, and then what we're going to do is go into the space station, cash up the missions. Where we are. Looks like we got hostiles coming in as well. Oh, isn't that fun? I suppose we can sell off the sack venoms as well. Let's see. Do I need space? Let's bring the sack venoms back. Let's just get a bit of space in there. Why have I got so much chromic metal in here as well? Where did this lot come from? I've got over 3,000 chromic metal in here as well. And 1,000 magnetic ferrite. Let's just have a little bit of sale. What's that? Look at that. That's not a bad price actually, plus 17.9%. That makes the community mission worth even more. That should take me over 340 million. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I don't worry too much about building super bases to make lots of cash, because if you're just playing the game and wandering through collecting things, then the nanites and the units just build up over time anyway. I mean, hand-in missions. Wow. I only cut one picture, or was it 2 pictures? Well, we got a mission for scanning 7 creatures. I wasn't aware that I actually scanned 7 creatures, but obviously I did. Land. So we got an underwater creature. Did I take a picture of a land-dwelling creature? Oh well, I'll take the missions. I'm not complaining. Some neural ducts. Underwater creatures, 169 nanites. Again, this is what I was saying, is that if you're doing these missions, the nanites just pile up, and you don't even have to think about it, to be honest. It's just, they just accumulate. Yeah, so you don't need really to worry about too much about manufacturing them and all that. I mean, if you want to do it, I mean, it's whatever floats your boat. I mean, but to me, I just like to play the game and let things build up. I mean, I might build a kind of super money-making base eventually, just for the funs of it. But I mean, to be honest, I don't really use the base I've got back in the Euclid galaxy that can give me lots of copper and oxygen. I just go back there from time to time. High capacity vector confusion cores. Well, we can sell off that so it's not clogging up my inventory. Sell. Let's see what we got. Well, it's minus 10%, but it's only 140,000, so it's not worth keeping. Curiosity. Oh, I can sell from the freighter here. I think what I will do is, right, I've got 3,000 chromic metal. We'll sell the chromic metal and give me 750,000 just to get rid of it, to be honest. Magnetized ferrite, 1,200 magnetized ferrite. I think we'll sell that as well. I mean, I could get a better price, I just don't want it clogging up the freighter. Because I do really need to get back into doing the frigate missions. So many things to get back into. Okay, let's have a quick look. That's an A-class fighter. That's a C-class shuttle. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.